Welcome to Arizona Business Spotlight. I'm Helen Gibson. We're glad you're joining us here at Verde Valley TV. We got a great Arizona Business Spotlight show for you today. I'm nice and cool here in the studios because Stanley Steel Structures is here to talk about shade today on the show, along with Judy O'Higgins with Send Out Cards. We're going to be talking about permission marketing and how to manage your clients and customers. You don't want to go anywhere today. We want to thank our sponsor, Orkin, Pest Control that's down to a science. We'll be back in just a moment with Paul Stanley on Arizona Business Spotlight.
Orkin has pest control down to a science.
When your business chooses Orkin's Precision Protection Program, you get a tailored pest control program for your specific industry and environment.
Your business can benefit from over a century of experience, training, and scientific knowledge that define the Orkin man.
Maximum protection, minimum exposure, backed by one of the industry's most comprehensive guarantees.
Choose your locally owned and operated Northern Arizona Orkin and get more than an exterminator. Get an expert.
Welcome back to Arizona Business Spotlight. I'm Helen Gibson. You're watching Verde Valley TV. A very exciting show indeed today. I've been waiting to interview this gentleman for months now, and he brought me all these samples that I'm looking at that I can't wait to start talking about. So please, warm welcome to Mr. Paul Stanley of Stanley Steel Structures. Welcome.
Thanks, Helen. It's great to be here.
Look at all this selection.
These are all of our colors that we offer in our Alumawood patio covers.
And it's a nice fan, too.
Yeah. Well, we need to try and stay cool in the Arizona summer.
Yes, we do. And this is a perfect time to have you on Arizona Business Spotlight for many reasons. We met at a referral club, and it's a place and an opportunity for small business owners to get together and to discuss their challenges and their victories and how to increase their customer base. So that's where we first met. And but we were talking about ways to grow businesses, and one of it, you said, is word of mouth. So
absolutely.
And that you have a great reputation around town.
Well, I appreciate that. You know, we've worked here now 12 years, and so we've had a lot of repeat business. And to me, that's the ultimate compliment when somebody comes back and buys another patio cover from you, or they move to a new house and come and purchase another one. So word of mouth and repeat business is definitely a good business trait.
And you have a great selection. You brought by a lot of these different pamphlets on the different type of structures you have available or that you can build.
Right.
So I know that there's one, it's the Alumawood?
Alumawood, right. And that's a product that we use primarily to build patio covers. And it's just as the name implies, it's an aluminum product, looks just like wood. The huge advantage is it never needs any maintenance. It has a limited lifetime warranty on the paint finish, so it'll never crack, peel, split, warp, any of the problems that you have with wood. So instead of getting on a ladder and scraping and maintaining your patio cover, you're sitting in your patio chair having a cool drink and barbecuing and enjoying the Arizona outdoors.
Wow.
So it's a great product.
Here's an example of one of the lattice patio covers.
That's a lattice or a pergola cover. Now that is spanning over a pool. This happens to be down by the Colorado River where we work, and so it does throw shade on the pool. So a lattice cover is a great, very attractive cover for a patio. It provides filtered sun, you know, it gives you shade, and it is a very attractive because it has decorative caps and so forth on the
I
end.
love the shadows that it puts over the pool. Just enough sun. You want to get a little bit of sun, but not too much. So that you can, and you can open and close some of these structures.
Our Equinox is another product, and that's a louvered product, and that does open and close. So the Alumawood is available as a lattice cover and also as a solid roof cover.
I'm looking at it right now and I'm touching this, and I thought it was wood.
Yeah, it looks just like wood. A lot of people, when we were at the home show, come up and touch it and say, "Oh, it's not wood." No, it's aluminum. But it's our primary product is the Alumawood, and it has the lattice cover and also is a solid roof cover. So if you want complete shade and protection from the rain, then we go with the solid roof.
We have a few more pictures and examples I asked you to send, so I wanted to show the people. Look at this. Is that Sedona? Yes.
Right, this is up in the Sedona. That's a beautiful picture, isn't it?
It is.
And that's a cover that we put in called our Equinox cover, and it's a little different product. It's a heavier extruded aluminum, and it opens and closes.
Right.
So that gives you, lets you have your cake and eat it too. So you can have filtered sun, full sun. It's watertight when you close it. It operates on a remote control with a little solar panel.
I am just envisioning myself right now in a Chase lounge with my iced tea, pressing my open close button.
There you go.
Instead of, like you said, on the louder, scraping the wood so
No.
that I could prime it and then paint it, and then it'll pill again.
No, we don't want to do that. And in addition to being maintenance free, this is all an engineered product. So they withstand all the local wind conditions, snow conditions. We are a licensed contractor, so we install it properly.
Right.
And once we're done, you just enjoy it.
So licensed, bonded, and insured.
Absolutely.
So it's different than if I just found somebody on the street corner and said, would you put a
You
structure?
need to know what you're doing when you put this in. It's a simple project. Most everything we do in a day. We can be in and out in a day. So in the morning you have a bare patio. By evening it's a fully covered functional patio ready to enjoy.
Now, you've been very busy because we've been trying to get you on Arizona Business Spotlight for some time now. And Christy and I have been talking, and I know that you're busy with family, and you're a grandpa.
Yeah, well.
You got to do a shout out to the grandkids.
Yeah, shout out to 10 grandkids.
10.
So.
Christy, you're my hero.
Yeah. But we do stay busy, and this time of the year we work a lot down in the Verde Valley, but also down in the Colorado River Valley, down from Bullhead to Havasu.
That's a great point, because I was thinking to myself, I might not need a structure right now, but I might know someone, a family member. What about there's no room in the garage for the other car, and the sun's starting to beat down on the paint, it's oxidizing. This is the time to go ahead and build a structure.
Well, we do carports, RV covers. The only difference between a carport and a patio cover is what you park under it. If it's a car, it's a carport. If it's your keister, it's a patio cover. So we use the same products generally to create our carports as we do our patio covers.
It just depends on what you
park under.
what you park under. So we can get all this information on your website. I've been there, and I spent about 2 hours this morning just looking at all the different materials you have available. So Stanley Structures.
It's Stanley Steel Structures.com. That's our website. I do offer free on-site estimates, so if you give me a call, I'll generally be the one to return your phone call, and I promise I will return your phone call. And we can set an appointment. I'll come out and we'll look at your situation, discuss what you want to do. There's no charge for it.
There's the phone number right there, 928-634-6703. I told you need to have pen and paper when you watch Arizona Business Spotlight, because we give out a lot of information. So that phone number again, 928-634-6703, StanleySteelStructures.com to get more information. And don't delay, because Verde Valley has been heating up, so now's the time. And we've had a lot of wind gusts, and so we talked about how do these structures hold up with the different wind variables we have.
That's a great question, and that's almost the first question I get no matter where we're working, whether it's Verde Valley, Prescott, or down at the river. How's this do in the wind? Because we all know we get a lot of wind. And as I mentioned, it's a fully engineered product, which means it meets all the local codes for wind, snow. It's designed right now, the code calls for 115-mile-an-hour wind. So it's designed to withstand that, and I got to say, if we get to 115-mile-an-hour wind, the patio cover may be the least of your problems. Your roof and some other things may end up flying.
We'll be fine.
We've never had a problem with wind.
Right, and there's a couple other structures too. When I called last time, you were working down at Lake Havasu, and so we have a couple more pictures that I wanted to show. Here's an example of, is that
that's our solid roof cover.
Solid roof cover.
Yeah, in comparison to the pergola, which is partial shade, you can see this is a beautiful solid roof. It's designed where it spans from the house to the post without any support underneath, so it's a very clean, very attractive look. Matter of fact, it's made to look like 1x3 tongue and groove boards.
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, it's like a T&G ceiling.
Wow.
And it can span quite a ways. So we can get from the attachment of the house out to the post for 12, 14 feet.
That's amazing. We were joking earlier with the Stanley Steel Structures, the steel part of it, and you're working with aluminum.
Right. Yeah, our background is in agricultural steel buildings, and as I got older, I got a little bit smarter and decided steel was too heavy. So I helped a buddy about 15 years ago put in a aluminum cover, and I said, boy, this is a really nice product. So when we moved to Arizona, we decided we were going to sell shade. And this is a product that we've been working with exclusively for the last 15 years or so.
Right, so here you have an expert in the field, passionate about what he's doing, wants to help you have shade for whatever you want to park under the shade. Yes. And all these different colors to choose from.
Right, those are the factory colors, and you want to try and pick one.
Amazing.
We've never had a problem with the homeowners association and colors. We can always come up with a color that they approve, and our product has been approved in many HOAs throughout the Verde Valley and Prescott. But these colors are factory colors. You don't want to repaint them because they have the lifetime warranty on the paint finish, and that's just a crucial part of this product.
This is so easy breezy. Paul Stanley, thank you for joining me today on Arizona Business Spotlight. Give them a call, 928-634-6703, StanleySteelStructures.com. Paul and Christy will be there, and I'll tell you, every time I've called, Paul has answered. He does a 24-hour turnaround. He is a consummate professional. Give him a call today. You're without excuse. All you have to do is make the iced tea and sit under your new shade and enjoy. We'll be back with more Arizona Business Spotlight in just a moment.